Hey friends, it's the 28th now, Tuesday of June. This is my first cup of the morning. Cheers. I just come in from sipping on the cup from sitting out in my front lawn, visiting with my cousin neighbor Raymond. He was out this morning in his garden, so we just had a really friendly exchange. It's a beautiful morning here. And I want to follow up some more on this whole idea of the power of communication before I talk about music. Because in recent videos I had mentioned a couple things about, number one, a fella named Kyle, who's a local musician who's into free jazz and interesting music. How it turns out I had been buying his records used from Grapefruit. And then we shared the gig recently, and then I shared with you more information about an exchange that we were having through social media, where I blocked him, and then we met up through circumstances and reconvened as friends. I heard from Kyle yesterday, and he let me know that he happened to see the video where I had mentioned all of this. And I'm telling you, folks, positive communication works, because my friend Kyle says I can even show you the message on my phone. He's cool with it, Happened to catch your video from yesterday. I will go on the record saying that it is totally fine to use my name. I am fine with my more vulnerable side being out there. I definitely saw your intentions. So what I'm saying is, honest interaction where you're not trying to manipulate or you don't have some sort of agenda. You're just being genuine and real, which I am. If you meet me in real life, you find that out real quick. No hidden smoking guns here. It works. Respect works. And that's why I do call out, the filthy few, and I do, bother to do that, because I know that triggers folks who are shallow and aren't very thoughtful or connected to their values. That, like, for example, yesterday I only had to block one person because the comment was so inane and shallow, as though to comment on my appearance means anything to anyone, especially me. That's the thing about, and I will just keep calling it plain stupidity and ignorance. That's the problem with stupidity, is that it is so stupid it does not recognize, it doesn't see its own ass hanging out. So I'll point it out to you. I'm better than that. So I haven't received anything to review in a long time, which I understand. To me, it's all about economics, I was getting a lot of material from overseas over the years to review, and it's blown my mind that folks were still sending me stuff. So the fact that things have slowed down hasn't been a concern. It seems like it's a reflection of reality. So when I got a record yesterday from L'Amour Records and Victor Zeidner, plus a little personal hello, which I love. Thank you so much. Wishing me a great summer, and you too over there in Sweden. Excuse me. I've only listened a little bit, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit already. Catterfly, Metamorphoses, on the L'Amour label. This is a label to check out, especially if you like adventurous, modern music, a lot of it electronic based. The press release for this is right on time, because they bring up the likes of, with inspiration from legends like Ralph Lundsten. I only have one album of his. I used to have more. And Bjorn Jason Lind, I've got his music too. Catterfly takes the genre into a modern world of expressions and female power. My first listen was super positive. Can't describe it yet, but I'm going to bring it up already because this is cool. And if you folks are looking for something new and different, here is something for you. Beautiful green vinyl. Catterfly, I like the graphics too. I like the way the album started, I do. Now check it out. This is something that I'll put it on in the background because this is something I can probably get away with previewing. I've had a couple of newer viewers. I've had some newer viewers say to me or request. They say that they wish that I could play music. See, we're in business already, and we haven't even really heard a note of music, really. But it's bubbling up. Here it is. This is the beginning of Catterfly. And here I hear the music kind of coming in almost like the fog on the water. See, this is just dope already. I'm gonna take it off because I know that I played more than 30 seconds already. This is something to get into. Catterfly, people, and L'Amour Records. Find out about that label, okay? Find out about that label. Do. So, another quick. Thank you, Victor. And Kyle, thank you for being real. I knew, the main reason why I went ahead and said your name without your permission was because of my intention. And as you said, he saw my intention. That's why I speak like I do, because I recognize the motivation and intention behind people's words. So the folks that come over here with negative and stuff, it's like, well, boy, it's just really obvious in your words that the problem is with you. So we need more people to do this so we can shut down this ignorant shit that has really been ramped up because of political chicanery. I'll call it out all the damn time because of how bad things are in the world right now, because of politics and the insane inequality of wealth. So, to the thing that keeps me sane and makes life worth living, besides the love of my family and friends, is music. I got a call from Homer's yesterday. They haven't gotten in the porcupine tree yet. It's not in Omaha yet. Damn it. But they did. They were able to get me a copy of Record Store Day, the Tokyo Tapes by Steve Hackett, which I'm really happy because I went down on RSD last Saturday. I went early with this in mind. It was gone already. I only got 2 copies. Of course, I do understand that for Omaha, because Omaha is so conservative, that, they don't know that they can sell this stuff. This is a beautiful package. I had the main concert already for years on DVD, but this comes with a side of extra music from the studio I never heard. It's on this beautiful white vinyl. And that's nice, because most of my Genesis collection, all members, is all just straight black. So getting a few titles on color vinyl is fun. This is excellent. Really well recorded. The thing that I notice now over time, as time has passed, when Chester Thompson first joined Genesis, His groove was so obviously not Phil's, I had to make an adjustment. It was hard at first. Now, listening to Chester Thompson's drumming on here and the groove that he gives everything, it's just fantastic. It's like, man, he made this shit funky. It's got a groove. It's got a feel. It's got booty. Prog music that has ass. How's that? This is wonderful. The other thing I love about it is just how good John Wetton's bass playing is. I love good bass playing, and the thing about bass playing is that you can just hold it down or you can be expansive. And John Wetton's melodic bass from playing for so long with so many people is really big. So his flourishes and his little ad-libs on the bass are catch my ear because they're so beautiful. They're so lyrical. It's like, man, this guy has played so much music that the melody just comes tumbling out. While I was down there, I was looking for something else to buy. And the only other thing that really caught my attention, I was looking at the Residence, but it's a $50 purchase. The Record Store Day release recently with the black cover. Honestly, the fact that it's just a plain black cover is a turnoff to me for $50. Okay, honestly, that is. So, looking through most of the bins, I came across this limited edition EP by The Dinner Party doing Dessert. And I love these people, and I love this music. The feel of this music and where it's coming from is not where I live, and it's a type of music that people live in. This sound, this feeling. You know, I don't know exactly how to refer to it, except that it's just modern, the sound of modern black life, okay? So I'm down with that. But as I keep explaining, you know, I'm an explorer, and I have my own reasons for this not being the soundtrack of my life most of the time. But I love it, and it's really, real good. And look at this beautiful limited edition vinyl. Isn't that nice? Herbie Hancock's on here. I love that Herbie is playing. He's in his 80s now. And he just played at Glastonbury. I was watching that, you know, the BBC has been letting you on their channel on the YouTube, been showing a lot of the performances from Glastonbury. So that's been part of what I've been doing lately. You know, I recently played with Matt Vogt, who was in the Bright Eyes band when Bright Eyes played Glastonbury. And when we played the Slowdown recently, you know, when we were having dinner beforehand, I was just picking Matt's brain. And I just asked him about some memorable moments being in bands. And he said playing Glastonbury with Bright Eyes was just unimaginable. And I said, yeah, that would be a dream come true for me, to have an opportunity to play something that big. Even if it's not because of me personally, but to be able to share the stage, man, I'd love that. I'd love that. So once again, folks, thanks for being with me. Thanks for being decent people. I'll respond again that I don't always answer questions when you ask them in the comments. And you know, people make recommendations, and the thing is, the way that I operate, it's like I don't have to have everything. If it comes my way, that's cool. But I'm an explorer. Okay, I'm open and interested, because there's just layers and layers of stuff that have happened and are happening in the world of art and music that I'd like to hear. I'd like to hear it all. I really would. So that's why I don't get into getting caught up into being a completist about certain artists. I just keep looking and listening. Okay. I think I can say on behalf of my sister Stephanie that she probably really enjoyed all of the birthday greetings and well wishes from all around the world that she's received, not just here but throughout social media. She's not on Facebook. Stephanie, I know you'll watch this eventually, and I know you're not on Facebook, and I understand. I really do. I'm still there, even though it's a shit house. But you got so many comments and well wishes of love on your birthday yesterday through my page that you don't see. So I'm passing it on to you. I love that. I love that. Okay. So, as always, folks, share your thoughts with me. And, you reveal yourselves in your comments. You do, someone less aware of these things would probably see certain things and just take it personally. And I'm working. It's one of my goals is to have clarity and work through when things happen, and my immediate response is to take it personal, is to examine why that happened and to see what's behind it and to move above it, to rise above, because it's just stuff in other people's minds. I'll say that again because it's something that a person who doesn't have insight probably can't grasp. The things that you're saying and thinking that you're putting out in the world, it's only in your head. It's not the world that everyone around you sees or feels. That's what's in your head. That's your take on it. Okay? So, I'm glad I know that so that I don't have to be upset by other people's agenda. And there's a lot of turmoil and misery because a lot of people don't know this and are all caught up in trying to please others or be what they think these people think they're supposed to be, or just being too concerned about what other people say. It's what's in their heads, people. It's not reality. You don't have to make it reality. That's some powerful knowledge. Take it and run with it.